Hey y'all, good morning, and I just thought that I would put my makeup on with you. Okay, alright, so I've got my base done, my face base, and I just looked at myself and realized I need to tone it down. That's a little much. You know, one of the best things you can do actually, when you overdo it, is get your foundation brush that you used, and just kind of, because it's still got a little on it, and just kind of round the edges. Just, that kind of tones down what you did in the blush. Yeah, because I don't want to get rid of it. I just need to tone it down a little bit. That's fine. I don't know if that made any difference at all. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, that is so good. Okay, I've got too much on one arm. Do y'all ever do that? I've got two bracelets and a very large watch. And look at this, 3 bracelets. That's the one from Cherie McGinnis. Cherie, if you're watching, and any co-followers of both me and Cherie, this is that beautiful bracelet she gave me. I wear it almost every day. It says faith, hope, and love. It's got a little cross, and then here it's got 2 little crosses, and I love the sign of the 3 crosses. But this also got these beautiful turquoise kind of faceted beads, and then other silver beads, and some amber beads, and a little pearly looking bead. And I just love it. Isn't that pretty? And then just my Pandora. And that's, for anybody who's going, oh my gosh, that's not real. That is a CZ. And I think I got that from, I don't remember. May have been Ross Simon's. It's old. Okay. So today I wanted to use one of the 2 of these palettes. They're both Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Stars in Your Eyes palette, which I don't remember. Doesn't even look like I've ever touched it. Maybe a little bit, but she has 4 different looks, and each one has 3 little slots. And the first one's to kind of prime your eye. The second one's to enhance, like contouring, and the third is to super contour, like to smoke it out. So whether you're doing this is Love Eyes, Power Eyes, Happy Eyes, Confident Eyes. And I believe this is kind of like a work day look, real natural. This is more of a glam look. This is kind of a date night look. And this is they almost always say something like a disco look. Who goes to the disco anymore? Really? You still want to disco? Stop it. Anyway, alright. But this is the Easy Eye palette. And I think it says Darling look. Is that Darling? It's in her handwriting, so I can't read it. So there you have it. But I think I want to try this today, y'all. And it might be a little precursor to something that's coming for the New Year's giveaway. So this is a little comparatively small palette, but that's okay. That's part of why I bought it. This could be a purse palette. It's expensive to be in your purse. The thing about being in your purse is if you junk around your purse too much or throw it places or whatever you do, yeah, because she says these first 3 are a day look, and these are a date look. So she just darkens it up for like day and night. Okay, but anyway, if you put a lot of stuff in your purse like that, the only thing is, the danger of that is, it'll crunch up. So just think about that. I'm using my, I think this is a Morphe. No, this is It Cosmetics Shadow Brush. This I got this purely because of the little sparkles. And I think this was the holiday, was it last Christmas? Can't remember if this was last Christmas or the one before. But anyway, I'm going to take this shadow brush and go into this first color right here. And it does have a good mirror on it, and I'm just going to dust that right under the eyebrows. Back and forth. When you go back and forth like this, it fills in the pores a little bit better, so it's more apt to stay on. I did not actually use a primer, and honestly, I will say Charlotte Tilbury powders are so good. I don't really feel like you need a primer, y'all. Alright, and you can just dust this all over if you want to kind of, just a slight dusting, just to give kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A base, so that, you know, when you put powder on, it kind of fills the holes. Let's think of potholes on the road. When you fill them with primer, it makes it smooth. So really, you can do the same thing with concealer or a cream shadow, or really a creamy powder shadow. And these are creamy powder shadows. Alright, so I'm going to go in the inner corner, just straight up and down, kind of really get in there good. and then dust it across the lid. And then I'm just going to lightly sand over everything else. Okay? This is such a silvery champagne shadow. If you wanted to, you could tip your nose into Cupid's brow. But I'm not, Cupid's bow. I'm not doing that facial highlighter much more than what I used just with my blush palette. Just because I feel like for work that's a bit much. Matter of fact, this kind of is. But anyway, y'all know I do anyway. So I'm not going to go in the order she suggested because I like a little bit, this is kind of a lighter dark. So that's what I like to use. This kind of, I would say peachy almost tone. It's not very dark to me. That's not meant to be. To do my transition. See, that's pretty dark. But it's very orangey, to be honest. And that just seems to be the end thing. Just orange. Has been for a long time. Ever since the peach palette. But really before that, the Kim Kardashian look. If you have really dark eyes, that's pretty. But if you have really pale eyes, it just looks super orangey. It doesn't look browny. Or if you have blonde hair. It just, how you do this is everything. If you have blue eyes and you put on an orangey peach color. I'm kind of just smoothing the edge out now. If you have blue eyes and you use a peachy orange color or a clay color, that's very pretty to highlight the blue because it's the opposite end on the color wheel. So that does look very, very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to use her darkest color in my crease. And that is, oh, it doesn't have names, but it's the second grouping. Like this is the first grouping, this second. I'm going in this very last kind of, it almost is a cool brown. And I'm going to put down right here in the outer corner because odds are, yep, it's very pigmented. Yep. And just lightly dust the crease. And pull up a little on this end. Yep, because I like the contoured look in the crease. So you can see the difference. This is just, some people would say this is a date night look. This is my day look. I like to have a dark color in the crease. It does make it a little more dramatic, but that's kind of, I feel like my eyes are too light because I'm so pale skinned and have blonde hair that it's just too light to me. Tap that off real good so it doesn't fall out on my cheek. Remember to put down right there in that outer crease because it's so pigmented. That's where you want to deposit most of the color and then blend out. Otherwise, if you blend out with all of it, like going back and forth, it'll be so dark. It kind of is anyway. And I'm coming back up to kind of blend that out. I always have to blend a little extra on my scar because it's just, as one of my subbies pointed out, your scar tissue doesn't take color like the rest of your skin does. And that's true. She's right. Thank you. Because I always like, why do I always have to do that? But she's right. Scar tissue doesn't take well to stuff like that. Okay, rather than do two colors under my eye, I'm simply going to use the smudger brush. And I'm going to use the darker color. Just because I do. Great. She wants to play ball. Alright, so tap off real good because you're going under your eye. Here we go. Right through the lashes. A little bit more, actually. Okay. I'm not going to run that through the brow because I feel like this is too orangey toned and that is not the color of my hair. Have y'all enjoyed just listening to my dogs bark? I didn't even say anything. I was deep in thought, y'all. There's so much going on at work and home, you know, just getting the house decorated and just stuff going on everywhere. So anyway, that's the look. What do y'all think? Do you like this palette? I really do actually think I like it. If you like these tones, if you like more cool tones, these are definitely, there's nothing cool about these. Now, if I want to, I could, for like a date night look, take this or this color and put it right in the center and give it a little bit more of a sparkle, but I feel like that unless you're going out, that might look really a lot. If I was going out with my husband or, you know, for dinner or something, or meeting up the girls for coffee or something like that, I might go a little more funsy. So I had on liner already, but I think I might reiterate the liner a little bit. So let's go back and use that little mirror. And then I'll put on mascara. And I don't know if I'll do that on camera because it may, yeah, I'm going to reinforce that a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I already had it on. There we go. Make sure I got all of it. There we go. Yeah. Get down in there good. Whenever I come from this side, I never get right in there very good. Because when you're pulling across, it's easy to get in there. When you're coming straight underneath, it's not so easy. So there's the liner look. I have mascara. I'm probably going to use this mascara. And this is the Color Stay Lash Blast, which I've used like a billion times. But I've been using the L'Oreal brands so much. This is a CoverGirl brand, I believe. Isn't it CoverGirl? Yes, I just said that. Maybe I will go ahead, and I just lost a little piece that you put in there, which that is good to have. Now, one thing I will say, that's good to have if you're going to put in your purse, because it kind of keeps all the color compacted, and if you do tousle your purse around, it may be less apt to crumb. So I am going to lightly do this, because I did just do my liner, which when you do something like that, it makes your liner come right back off. Put it out a little and redo it. Kind of curl it back a little bit. It's better to do the L position, which is straight up, and then recrimp your eyelash one more time and do it more, come out a little bit and curl a little bit more back towards your socket, which means you need to lift your elbow and push this back more towards the socket. Alright, I have some fallout, and this is a great use of this. Where's my new little brush? What's over there? This is a great use of my new little small duo fiber. This is an F55 from Sigma, and look how it just, because it's dense at the bottom and light at the top,